Welcome to the Whiskey Bowl.
I'm looking forward to this one.
Daniel's views.
Yeah.
What's in the thing? It's a tiny pot.
Well, here's the reason. This is a gift from Sean, and hang on a second, because one of the comments...
75 Revenant.
Here, wait. No, don't look. Don't look. I need you to not look at it.
Can I feel it?
No. I need you to read this comment first.
I know exactly what it is.
Well, we're going to start with this comment from Eric.
Eric Crawford. Sean Seehusen.
Seehusen.
Went to Iowa State with some Seehusens.
Because this was donated by Sean, and remember we tried to figure it out?
Seehusen.
He thinks it's Seehusen.
Seehusen.
Seehusen or Seehusen?
You got it. See, we got the phonetics. We got to get like the emphasis.
Yeah.
With the caps.
Yeah.
Sean Seehusen, you magnificent bastard.
So you know what I like about... No, don't read it.
I totally read it.
No.
Yeah.
You know what I like about this?
I read the hell out of it. Damn it.
I haven't even tried it.
But
you know what my
I
favorite...
read it, didn't register until here, and then son of a bitch. Haunting.
Oh, yeah. It's relentlessly haunting.
Yeah. Hauntingly beautiful, maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe hauntingly beautiful.
Relentlessly, hauntingly beautiful.
Daniel is haunted.
Yeah. That's true.
It's a beautiful life, and he's in constant state of haunt.
So this is Rock Rapids, Iowa, Rock River Distillation. Mm-hmm. They took 2-year-old rye whiskey. My guess is MGP.
Okay.
And then but I don't know that.
Well,
it could be Cedar. It could be Cedar Rapids.
It's different. If it is MGP,
or Cedar
it's a different angle for sure than the one we just had.
No, it doesn't smell like it.
This is more of a instead of a root beer quality, it's more of just a craft soda, cola.
No, this is MGP. I think
because even though hell, I still got it right here, man. They're different. What's the proof on it?
It says produced and bottled by. It's low. It's 45.
Okay, so
90 proof.
It's the difference between 50 and 45.
So what he did though was he took the MGP and he put it into new barrels. Okay,
so there's definitely some overlap, but this is the one we did that we suspect highly was MGP. That's more of like the root beer character.
Yeah.
A little bit botanicals in there. And this is the one you just poured that is
hauntingly... relentlessly haunting. So he's doing this with his other spirits too. He's taken sourced whiskey, putting it into a new barrel all over again to sort of punch things up a little bit.
I wonder what barrel, because you do find... Did we do just forget 2 MGPs in a row?
Yeah, not on purpose.
Yeah. So sometimes it's hard to tell, which is not ideal.
But this is what happens to MGP when it's double barreled, effectively.
So I got, there's a little bit more of a tea quality in this.
Oh, this one they use bourbon barrels.
Okay.
Maybe that's where that's coming from. They used freshly dumped bourbon barrels.
Okay, it's a little bit more of a tea quality, and it's less of root beer, more of just, again, that craft cola, that soda.
Oh, try it. Mm-hmm. It actually has way more of that dense mid palate. I like that way better than the classic MGP rye. Way better.
Yeah, there's
on the palate.
Almost like a spiced up walnut in there. Yeah. Okay.
Nice, right?
But again, there's probably 70% overlap between an MGP rye we had, and I think it was probably the previous episode, and this one. But hell, man, I mean, it is one of the things that we talk about all the time. Whenever you get a whiskey and then you do something with it, blending obviously, but finishing barrels, aging in different temperatures and climates, and barrel sizes, char levels. I mean, all of those things make a noticeable difference eventually.
So look, sometimes I wish that these distillers that we review were friends of ours here in Texas.
So we could give them absolute shit.
Well, because they would understand our kind of ball busting.
Right.
We do this to all of our friends in Texas.
Right. The fact that they're not friends,
back and forth.
We're not going to be like aggressive and dicks about it, but we are going to say it's like, hey, once again, some clarity and some transparency would be pretty fucking nice.
Yeah.
And again, I could be wrong. I could be an idiot.
Now, if Ackerman was a friend of ours, you know what I'd give him shit about? On their website, their primary thing was, and remember, my friends, there's no whiskey too strong, only men too weak.
What was the proof?
Exactly.
Hold on. Hold on. So if he started out the ball busting, right? If he's throwing down the gauntlet.
He threw down there's no whiskey too strong,
right.
Only men too weak.
He threw down a gauntlet. It's like, dude, you dropped your mitten, buddy.
So by the way, here's your 90 proof whiskey.
Again, it's a nice whiskey. How confident are we that it's MGP? Because I'm finding I'm finding 70% overlap in the flavors. Once again, if it's not, probably is. But if it's not, I would be a little concerned that people are trying to basically make MGP because it's such a popular, common, widespread, familiar, accepted flavor set.
Yeah.
It's like, man, that's, if something's already a big deal, don't try and duplicate that. But I don't think they're duplicating. I think they're sourcing. Just based on the palate.
I think he might have mixed it with other things too, but this is dominantly an MGP profile. But I like the darker notes that the rebarreling provides.
It really doesn't say distilled by.
Nope, just produced by on the top.
Okay.
Guys, it's stupid to not tell the truth. Well, it's bad marketing.
Here's the thing. It's I think from their position, it's like, well, we're not lying.
No, but that's.
But they aren't. From their, I'm thinking from their position. Well, we're not lying. It's like, well, you're also. It's basically
a mission, a live mission. Yeah. But here's my point. As a marketer, the truth is a better marketing story.
Yes, it's not stupid on moral, ethical grounds.
No. It's stupid on marketing and business reasons.
The effectiveness, basically the story that you're going to tell and all that stuff.
Because when you switch to, we won't tell anybody where it is, you now have to depend on bullshit to tell your story. And that's bad marketing.
Well, sus.
You end up, instead of telling the story of, we went and found really good whiskey, and we selected barrels and blended to a specific profile, which is a great story and makes you look like a damn hero. You have to say things like, my own proprietary process, I take this whiskey and make it my own. Or,
I emailed Kevin.
There's no whiskey too strong, only men too weak.
Here's how many we have available.
Yeah.
I said, I'll take that many.
No, depending on where they are, it was probably buried.
All right, at this point, I'm feeling a little bad. Because we're getting a little ranty, because twice in a row, he's getting the brunt. He's getting shafted a little bit because it's 2 in a row.
Sorry,
we're bamboozled. It's not clear, and then you get into it. It's like, okay, we're pretty confident. But again,
does
could be idiots.
So
we could not.
Full stop. Does it taste good?
Oh yeah. But you know this.
But we are. Okay.
You were joking in between episodes. You turned the camera off.
Yeah.
What did you say?
What I said was, I would love to have a shelf in the vault that only holds MGP, period. Just all MGP in this room is consolidated to one shelf, no matter what it is.
Yeah. And again, this isn't us hating on MGP.
No.
We have sourced so much MGP.
Yes.
Finished it, different barrels, different proofs.
We have MGP barrels down the hill right now.
In addition to the other things that we've sourced from distilleries all over the country. In addition to making our own stuff.
Yes.
Just being clear about that.
Yeah.
Again, I feel bad. I feel like he's getting a rant. Like basically it's a tipping point from a lot of stuff.
I know.
It's not just you, man.
Hey, we're gonna do it.
It's a very common thing, and it's a frustrating thing amongst whiskey drinkers who just want to know what they're getting into.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna fucking do it.
Just an MGP shot.
I'm just going to do an MGP section.
I mean, we got all the walls covered. Where are you going?
Well, I don't know. I'm going to pull them all out first and see how many bottles we're talking about.
Okay.
And it'll make all this room for all the other whiskeys.
All right. I think just hanging them from the side.
Yeah, I don't want to banish them because a lot of them taste amazing.
Sometimes they'll do something. It's like, holy hell, that was a really nice angle on an MGP. I love that finish or whatever. We got Steve Walker. I'm going to subscribe. Cool. Just because you have subscribe written in a janky ass cardboard sign in the back.
Yeah.
It worked, Daniel. It worked.
The analysts asked us.
I told you.
Yeah.
This is gonna get them.
We were on our best practices Google list.
Hold on. This deserves more prominent placement now.
Okay. Because it's working?
Yes.
What would be more prominent? Oh, in front of the bottles.
What would be more prominent is doing what you're supposed to do, is reminding everybody, hey, like and subscribe, leave a comment, hit the bell for notifications, because blah, blah, blah,
Does it
blah,
really work? I know it sounds super low-hanging fruit, but does it really work?
Frustratingly, it does.
Wow.
Because people are just in such autopilot.
Oh, and they're watching next suggested videos.
Right. And if they like something, when you say, hey, you can subscribe and like it.
Yeah, it reminds, you know what, I should do that.
And if you're subscribed, by the time right now you know this,
yeah.
You're not necessarily going to get anything. The only thing that guarantees you're going to get something is the bell. Mm-hmm. Eric Crawford, was that a double?
Oh, yeah, no, that was the Seehusen. We started with that.
We started with
We're
that.
Good. We started with it because it was a donation from Magnificent Bastard.
Oh,
Sean.
you put him.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to start the comment.
Okay.
But we're good.
Okay.
You want to move on to something somebody actually made?
We'll see.
Tomorrow?
Maybe we get bamboozled again.
No, this one I know.
Okay.
And I'm actually legitimately excited about this.
Here's the fighting, stealing, and drinking.
If you fight me, fight for a friend.
You steal, may you steal your liver side.
And if you drink,
may you
drink
drink
with us.